Creon and Lyra, of course. Bivin, the guard, and the chorus.
Ishmini and chorus. Michelle.
Noel and chorus.
Enjoy.
Antigone.
We are the last survivors, you and I, of the house of Oedipus. And still, Zeus torments us with our father's crimes. What pain or suffering, what shame or dishonor have we not endured together? Now they say that General Creon has proclaimed another law on thieves. Have you not heard yet? Heard the latest outrage? Heard how they are treating those we love as enemies?
Antigone, I've heard no news of those we love, good or bad, since our two dear brothers were snatched from us with a single blow, each killing the other. During the night, the enemy army fled to Argos. Since then, no news has reached me. To gladden my heart, or burden it with grief.
I know it. That's why I sent for you here, outside the palace, where no one can overhear.
What is it? What's this dark news that's haunting you?
Our brother's burial. Have you not heard how Creon is honoring one and dishonoring the other? They say he buried Eteocles, nobly, with all the pomp and ceremony that will grant him honor with the dead below. The unhappy corpse of Polynices. They say it's to be proclaimed to the whole of Thebes that no one must bury him or weep for him. He's to be unmourned, unentombed, a treasure house of flesh for circling birds. So says the worthy Creon. And now he's coming here to proclaim it so that no one can claim ignorance. It's no light matter. To disobey means death by public stoning in the streets. There, You know it all.
My poor sister. If this is how things are, what can I do or undo that will change them?
Think. Will you help me? Will you share the work?
What work, Antigone? What do you mean?
Will you come with me and lift the corpse with me?
What? Bury him? You mean to break the law?
I mean to bury my brother and yours too. Whether you will or not, I won't betray him.
How can you dare when Creon has proclaimed?
He will not keep me from my
Oh,
own.
Antigone, think! Think how our father died, hated, miserable, tearing out his eyes to pay for crimes he brought to light himself. Think of her, his mother wife, choking her life away in that twisted noose. Think of our brothers, each dead on a single day, unhappy victims of a common fate, each murdering the other. And we two are left. We two alone. Think how we shall die. Most miserable of all if we defy the law and break the king's clear orders. No, Antigone. We are women, not meant to fight with men. We are subjects of a powerful king and must obey in this and worse than this. I have no choice. I must obey the king.
If that is your choice, I accept it. Even if you offered your help, I refuse it now. Your path is set. But I shall bury him. And if I die, death will be sweet. For I must please the dead more than the living, for I'll lie in death forever. You have chosen to defy the laws of heaven.
I'm not defying the laws of heaven, but I dare not break the law the state lays down.
Make that your explanation. I will go bury him, bury the brother I love.
Antigone, no. I'm afraid for you.
Don't be afraid for me. Look to yourself.
Bury him, if you must. But hide it. Tell no one. I'll keep silent too.
No! Cry it aloud. Proclaim it to the whole of Thebes. Or I'll despise you more.
Go on, if you must. Remember, your loved ones love you still.
O light of day, the brightest that ever dawned over Thebes of the 7 gates, the champion of Argos. He came on our city in the pride of his white shield gleaming. He came and was driven back. Polynices raised an army against us to fight a disputed claim, screaming defiance. He swooped like an eagle, low across our land.
He hovered above us, proud round the city of 7 gates, with spears thirsty for blood. But before he could gorge himself on the hearts of Thebes, he was driven away. The roar of battle rose around him. He fought a dragon adversary, an enemy he could never beat.
His glittering army. Zeus watched and hurled them down in a thunderbolt, crying victory at the battlements!
Down to the ground he toppled, the torchbearer who raged against us, down he fell. And Ares, the war god, dealt each man a different Ares, our champion, You're beside us in the fighting.
And those doomed brothers, sons of one father, one mother, raised spears against each other and died in a single common death.
So victory smiled on Thebes, city of chariots. So now we celebrate, forgetting the cares of war. Let us dance the night away in the gods' temples, singing to Dionysus, our Lord.
But here comes the King Creon, a new leader in a time of new prosperity. He has called his counselors together, summoned by royal decree. We are gathered to hear him speak.
Thebans, the gods have tossed our ship of state in stormy waters and set it on course again. I sent my messengers to bring you here, chosen from all the people, because I remember your loyalty when Laius was the king of Thebes, your loyalty to Oedipus his son, and then Eteocles and Polynesius his children. And now Oedipus' sons are dead, killed on a single day, each by the other's hand, each one the victim, each the murderer. The throne and power are mine by right of blood. My own opinion is that any king whose rule is absolute, who locks his lips from fear, refuses to seek advice is doomed. And next to him, I hate a man who sets his friends above the state. I swear by Zeus above, who sees all things, if I see some danger that threatening the people, I shall denounce it. And no man who is their enemy will ever be my friend. For Thebes, our ship of state protects us all. These are the policies by which I mean to guard our city's greatness. And these rules lead me to make the following proclamation. Concerning the sons of Oedipus, Eteocles died nobly, fighting for Thebes. He is to be buried with all the pomp and honor. We owe the illustrious death for him. But his brother, Polynesius, a traitor who returned from exile to burn and sack his country and its gods, he is to be left to rot. A feast for birds and dogs, a mangled corpse for all to see. These are my orders, for no one will say that I honored the evil man more than good.
My King Creon, your will is clear. For those who have died and those who live alike.
There are guards on the corpse already. See that no one disobeys.
Only a fool would choose to die!
My lord, no one can say that I am out of breath from hurrying to bring you news. I didn't want to come. I kept stopping and thinking, you fool. I said to myself, why go at all? You will only suffer for it. Then I thought, what if Creon hears it from someone else? You'll only suffer then, all right. No easy job deciding. But in the end, I thought I'd better come and tell you what I can, which isn't much. I can't be punished more than fate allows.
What has happened? Why are you afraid to speak?
Speak! Sir, let me tell you this first. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't see who did. I am innocent. I can't be blamed.
What is this news that you're so reluctant to tell me?
Bad news, my lord. That is why I'm scared to speak.
Bad news or not, just tell it to me and go.
All right, my lord. It's this. Someone had been and buried the corpse with a handful of dry dust. The usual rites.
Buried the corpse? What man was there?
I don't know, my lord. The ground is hard and dry. There are no signs of pick or shovel had been used. No marks of wheels. Whoever buried him left no tracks. When the guard on the first watch showed us what had happened, we were all amazed. We began shouting at each other, each guard accusing the others of doing it. We were all ready to walk through fire and swear by all the gods that we hadn't done it. Then someone said something that shut us all up quick. You had to be told. He said we couldn't hide from it. We drew lots. And I was the unlucky one. So here I am, as unwillingly to tell as you are to hear.
My lord, might what he speaks of be the will of the gods?
Be quiet, old man, or I shall lose my temper. I'll not have it said that the gods do not for men's court. No! Gods had no part in this. I know there is a faction in the city who oppose me, who shake their heads in secret, rejecting my royal authority. This is their doing. They'll have bribed others to bury him. Eagerness for money is the greatest curse of all. Listen to me now, for I swear by Zeus above, unless you find whoever buried him and bring him here to me, you will pay for it, and not with death alone. You will be tortured, all of you tormented. The wages of sin are misery, no joy.
You won't catch me here again. The gods saved me this time, but one chance is enough.
Man can choose to follow good or evil. He who keeps the laws of the land, the sacred laws of heaven, his city stands high. Cityless only are those who turn evil in their rashness. We must forbid them. Our hearts and homes. Forbid them our thoughts themselves.